So let's give the floor to Mr. Yordan Bojilov, a president of the Sofia Forum of Security. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I will give a few remarks that are based not only on the research activity of the Sofia Forum, but my practical activity in the Defense Ministry. Some problems that we faced in the first decade of our century. There is a great difference between what happened 10, 15, 20 years ago and now. The early 90s, in our millennium, gave us an optimism for this Black Sea region. It's like a necessary bridge to North Africa, Europe and Asia that gives a real opportunity for development and prosperity. So the Black Sea was filled with many projects, infrastructural projects for carrying of gas. A new defense system was built. I remember the desire of delegations of all other countries in the region have meetings, and they had mutual trainings, martial trainings, but it disappeared. And now the region of the Black Sea is filled with pessimism than optimism. We're talking about a zone of conflicts, of counteracting. So, of course, people will analyze that situation, but for me, what is clear is that this region of the Black Sea, there is a conflict of two visions of security. On one hand, we have the desire for integration, for unity, and building of alliances, but on the other hand, we see the desire of building zones of stability, zones of seclusion. So this different point of view gave two opposite camps in a situation where the positive actions of one side is looked upon as a threat by the other. So for the future, there will be a few factors that will define the security on this region. First of all, it is inevitable the Black Sea would be the boundary between NATO and Russia on the other side. Up to what point all this will come, it depends on the countries themselves. For me, the problem is if the tension escalates and we go from a system of security that counts on knowing beforehand the actions of the other side and go to a system of strategic unclarity or ambiguity, where the actions of one part will be met by counteraction on the other part, that are symmetrical. Maybe that was a reminder for me to end my speech. So the second factor that will define the security in this region is the frozen conflicts that from time to time are getting hot, and they risk the security of the countries involved, but there are also other players in the scene. There are countries in the regions that have problems with their development, political, financial, economic. And so the internal problems of those countries could really go overboard. There is a new situation in Turkey. It's a key country on the Black Sea. that goes away, that is distant from the principles of the lawful European country. The European Union tried to play a major role in this region, but probably in the future it will turn its attention to itself and other threats that are in the center of it now. So the refugees crisis right now will probably continue having its negative impact on the security of the Black Sea. Also, the two-part relationships between countries are worsening, and another fact that will probably play a bigger part is China. China, with its development, with its playing a major role in the world, will probably make Russia turn its eyes to the east and probably try to find some kind of replacement of European and European values and markets with something else. We'll see what will come out of this. It's not very clear, but Russia is looking into this opportunity as well. I will stop with those factors here in the Black Sea region and probably will go on later. Thank you very much, Mr. Bojilov. You gave us the dynamics in the Black Sea region, and you put really interesting questions. So it was not good to stop with your